Hi, boys and girls. Last time we were reading Leroy Ninker, he finally has Maybelline the horse, and he got her back to his apartment. And remember what he fed her? Spaghetti. And then he decided it was time to go to sleep. And so he's outside because could he get, as hard as he tried, could he get Maybelline into his apartment? Nope. So let's see what happens today in Leroy Ninker Saddles Up. Chapter 6. Leroy Ninker dreamed that he was riding Maybelline on the open plain. In the distance, there were purple mountains, and high up in the sky, there was a daytime moon. The moon was looking down at Leroy and Maybelline, and it was smiling at them. In Leroy's dream, Maybelline was running very fast. Also, she had a full set of teeth. It's just like a movie, thought Leroy. We are just like a horse and cowboy in a movie. The wind rushed across his face. It smelled like cinnamon and clover and spaghetti sauce. The wind is promising me wonderful things, thought Leroy. And then he thought, Patty Lamarck is right. I am very good at speaking poeticals. Maybelline hoofs pounded on the earth. Maybelline's hooves were extremely loud. Leroy had never heard such loud hooves, even in the movies. Maybelline's hooves were as loud as thunder. The cinnamon and clover and spaghetti sauce scented wind blew harder and faster, and it tickled Leroy's nostrils, and then it slapped him on the cheeks. The wind, obviously, was trying to tell Leroy something important. And then, in his dream, Leroy heard Patty Lamarck's voice. "Wake up, Hank," she shouted. "Protect your horse." So Leroy woke up. Thunder crashed. A bolt of lightning lit up the world. "Oh, dab blibber it," said Leroy. "It's fixing to rain." He stood. He hitched up his pants and he pushed his hat down on his head. He looked at Maybelline. Her eyes were closed. She was still asleep. "Horse of my heart," whispered Leroy. "Sweetest and most delicate of all springtime blossoms, I cannot let you be rained on. I will go inside and get you an umbrella." Maybelline's eyes stayed closed. "I'll be right back," said Leroy. He turned and ran into Unit 12. While Leroy was gone, the rain began, and a drop fell on Maybelline's nose. Another drop fell on her ear, and the horse woke up. She lifted her head and looked around her. Terrible things were happening. Thunder was crashing. Lightning was flashing. And worst of all, Maybelline was utterly, absolutely alone. She was not the kind of horse who liked to be alone. Maybelline let out a long, questioning whinny. The thunder crashed. The lightning flashed. Maybelline called out again. Where was the little man? Where was the little man with the big hat and the beautiful words? Where was the little man who brought her spaghetti? Maybelline called out again and again. There was no answer. She didn't know what to do. And when Maybelline didn't know what to do, what Maybelline did was run. Leroy Ninker came out of Unit 12 holding an umbrella up high over his head. "Here I am, my springtime blossom," he said, "and I have brought you an umbrella." But when he got to where Maybelline should be, there was no Maybelline there. "Maybelline?" said Leroy into the darkness and the wind and the rain. "Maybelline?" The wind blew harder. "Horse of my heart," said Leroy Ninker. The rain came down hard and fast. The lightning flashed, revealing a horseless world. She's gone, isn't she? Oh, Leroy stared into the emptiness. He heard Patty Lamarck's voice in the wind. She was saying, "Do not leave Maybelline alone for too long, or you will live to rue and regret the day." A great gust of wind came along and grabbed hold of Leroy's umbrella. and ripped it right out of his hands. Leroy watched as the umbrella spun up into the darkness. He was a cowboy without a horse, a cowboy without an umbrella. He was a cowboy absolutely, utterly alone. Oh no, boys and girls. I wonder what's going to happen next. I want you to think about what you think is going to happen next, and we'll read more tomorrow.